What's going on, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are going to be continuing the brand new Logic album, College Park. Today we have Red Pill 7. We've already listened to a couple of other tracks. If you missed it, I'm going to make it very simple for y'all. I will pin a tab up here that will take you to the playlist, that will take you to all the reactions of every single track off the album. So if you're interested, go check that out. Also, if you're new to the channel, Rat Pack, if you're watching this, consider joining the tribe by hitting subscribe, drop a like, and a comment down below on what you think about the track. Is it a dub track or is it not so good? Let me know what y'all think down in the comments. We also have a bunch of links in the description so you can further join the community. Discord is popping. Go check that out. Twitter, TikTok, Instagram, podcast, all of that down in the description. Now, I wonder if Red Pill has anything to do with the Matrix. Like, so far, we've got a clash of the boom bap classical hip hop and kind of like this spacey Star Wars themed tracks. Now we're getting Red Pill. I don't know how Red Pill kind of ties into that, but we could be getting some type of like Matrix-esque track. Obviously, we haven't reacted to it, so we don't know. But all that being said, let's check it out. Liking the beat so far, man. Whose vocals are that in the background?
Hey yo, my flow non-binary, that mean it never miss, feeling meticulous.
Oh my God. Here we go with the biracial bars. Everybody that knows Logic knows that he's gonna come with a biracial bar in one of his in his project. At least one track is gonna mention it. And I think he does it at this point just for the memes, like just to troll. But who's that in the background? Those vocals are so beautiful. Let's go back here a sec. Hey yo, my flow non-binary, that mean it never miss, feeling meticulous. I'm ready to get with this ridiculous vehicular sound. That means that I'm driven illness around. Yeah, they know me round the world, but the flow is still underground. Only booze I get on stage is when I sip fire. It's like MF, most you niggas deaf, that's con 5. Bottom line, I'm top 5, red carpet when I arrive. Damn, so he says, everybody knows me. I'm basically mainstream at this point, but I still have that old school flow. I have that underground flow, right? I haven't lost myself, is what he's saying. Some people would disagree. You can have that argument in the comments, but that's essentially what he's saying here. And then like MF, most of you deaf, that's con 5. Bottom line, I'm top 5, red carpet when I arrive. That is dope. Is he talking about MF Doom? I'm assuming he's talking about MF Doom, but I could be wrong. Let's continue.
But most days I'm feeling derealized.
I'm gonna bring it back.
Only booze I get on stage is when I sip fire. It's like MF, most you niggas deaf, that's con 5. Bottom line, I'm top 5, red carpet when I arrive. But most days I'm feeling derealized. That's a medical term for feeling out of your body, like you looking through glass and don't recognize anybody, like you not even real. Anxiety, what I feel, trying to fix the problem. Doctors want to give me a pill. You know I still think I could do it without that. These professionals really doubt that. Luckily I found a therapist straight from the outback. She's always there for me when I'm feeling down under. Most people is too scared of therapy cause it's taboo. No wonder why we all fucked up. Intrusive thoughts hit me on the daily, but I know I make it maybe. Everybody walk around like shit is gravy, feeling wavy, but they really
that's so tough. Now Logic is basically walking us through the struggles of like his psychological struggles. He's talked about anxiety and his struggle with that, and the whole derealization, his whole experience, which I believe he talked about in Tits or Everybody. I forgot what album he talked about it, but he's struggled with that. And then now he talks about how they just want to put him on that medication. I think that's a pretty popular phenomenon that we hear about often now, which is pretty unfortunate. And then he talks about, well, and then I linked up with this therapist, and she seems to know, help me out and has helped me grow exponentially throughout this whole process. But it's deemed bad for a male to go seek therapy. And I mean, for those of you that didn't listen to it, y'all need to go check out the #1 album of 2022, Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar, which he touches that topic specifically in that album, and he does a great job of doing it. And we're seeing a lot more people come out in the mainstream artistry talk about therapy and how it's okay to seek out therapy when needed, because there was a time like in the 90s and the early 2000s where you can't show any weakness, right? Any weakness. It's all gangster rap. It's all, you know, who's the tough guy. And if you seek out therapy, you just kind of lose all validation to that. And I think we're, along with like the 2010s where we saw emo rap come out and, you know, people starting to get more in tune with their emotions and stuff like that, has become a lot more acceptable. So it's cool to see artists like, I think, obviously Logic has been a very prevalent one to talk about it. You know, the whole 1-800 song, which a lot of people know him for that, talk about these issues. And I think it's important, but let's continue.
Feeling out of it, the drugs all in their system got them adamant they fine, but in their mind they know they not. So they let this substance in their bloodstream to manipulate endorphins, cut off the pain like morphine, but this just creates more fiends. Enjoy yourself, but don't escape in this substance. Dealing with your problems head on brings rewards in abundance. Whoever feel they in peril, I'm rocking with you like.
That is so tough, and it's so true. Not just with the whole like psychological thing he's going with or he's handling, but that's true with everything. Like handling things straight on is the only way, and it's the number one way to resolve an issue or to like handle things correctly. That's the only way. And he's basically saying like all of the substance, all these pills that you're taking is just something that's an immediate fix, but it's going to affect you in the long run if you don't handle it straight on. It's a band-aid fix. Eventually you're going to have to rip that band-aid off. You're probably going to tear a scab and it's not going to get fully healed. You need to address what you need to address head on. That's the only way you're going to fix it. That's tough, man. Let's continue.
Whenever you fall down, try a gun like Meryl. Oh yeah, it's too deep now. Think it's too deep now. I know you shallow listeners probably tapping out for you drown. Peep the sound, hold it down. I think the message over now. Let's bring it back to that old rap shit and start it all over now. My residency in the game is permanent. I'll never move out, even though you doubt. Never make a move for clout. Been real since I moved through the canal. Spit so hard I knock a tooth out. When I did a show with Eminem in Hawaii.
All right, Logic. We know you made a little move for clout. Let's be honest. That 1-800 song, little move for clout, but I'm not mad at it. I mean, it's just, you know, it is more of like a mainstream, let me get something for the radio track. I mean, he might have something to say about that. He might not agree, but I think everybody that has listened to that track kind of feels that way, but I could be wrong. But anyways, let's continue. We're not mad at it. We're just pointing it out.
The whole fucking crew and threw a luau. I might do MSG again just to bring the woo out.
Madison Square.
Life is a movie. We finna roll the credits on you. Call the medics on you. Sicker than the dogs.
You're gonna bring the clan to Madison Square Gardens? Okay.
More, it's all up on you. Fucking around with a boy in a ditch when you finna be staying. You was spraying, now you laying in the ground. I'm coming down just to tell you that I told you so. No, I never sold you drugs, but I sold you dope. Suffer from anxiety through these lyrics. I cope, saving society through lyrics I wrote. What's up? Been grinding to get my son's trust up. Only thing stuck up is the finger in the middle. My lyrics profound, they lingering on the riddle. Fuck all the little shit. I'm over it now, get rid of it. Don't want any bit of it. My last album, I know you bit a bit of it. My shit is dope, now take a hit of it. You probably benefit from being in the fucking thick of it. Flame on wax like the wick is lit. Bitch, the heat is on like Vietnam. Got your light flashing before your eyes, now you see your mom. First day of school, fast forward, now you wasted at prom. Fast forward, now shit is morbid, you dying of Omicron. Percy, I ate, that's a Futurama rhyme. Want the dick and I'm a bender. If she ugly, I return to sender. I pull strings like Fender, push buttons like Defender. Yo, rack, racks on racks. Someone in the back, I come for the stack. I'm getting this money like James Yancey. If I don't get the bread, I get antsy. Pulling triggers like Tom Clancy.
Damn, we got a switch up? I'm really liking the second beat here. The whole switch up is dope. It's extremely seamless. Like you almost didn't even know that it was coming. Usually there'll be like some type of drop or some type of like die out in the instrumental and then it'll come back up with a different beat. This was extremely seamless and almost like if he just added more layers of instrumentation, but it's obviously something else and another instrumental. And then he kind of speeds up the flow here. That's dope. Let's continue.
I see what they can't see. My vision go over their head like Ku Klux Klan sheets. I love the energy whenever me and my fans meet. Jump on the beat and nobody ever handed.
My vision goes over their head like Ku Klux Klan sheets, right? Like, you know, everybody knows that the KKK wore the whole white suit, right? So my vision goes over their head like the Klan, the Ku Klux Klan sheets. Okay.
Like Ku Klux Klan sheets. I love the energy whenever me and my fans meet. Jump on the beat and nobody ever handed me defeat. Lyrics they never deplete. I get green like cleats. Please don't test my reach. Talk shit, drink bleach. Out for blood like a leech. Peep the speech. Presidential suites. I cannot be impeached. I never miss.
Ooh, presidential suites. I can never be impeached.
To die young.
I never miss.
To die of an overdose. die of a gunshot wound, or die of loneliness. This is the fate of so many born into poverty.
Outro speech by Lucy was pretty damn hard. I feel like this is basically Logic realizing what's going on in the music industry. You're having these young artists die off by either overdose, gunshot. I mean, we've seen these things very recently, right? And Logic is basically saying here, like, you have to realize the position that you're in, and it's not about the glitz and the glamour. It's not about making as much money as possible, buying the most expensive chain. It's about making a difference. That's the only way that you're going to feel fulfilled, and that's the only way you're going to be able to make the right decisions moving forward with your career. You have to be aware of your surroundings. You can't get caught in the loosh of what's going on in Hollywood or in California, LA, whatever it is. You can't get caught up in that. You have to stay focused on what you were meant to do in the position that you're in. That's tough. This track honestly might be my favorite track so far off of this album, off of the whole College Park album so far. Obviously, we have a lot more other tracks to listen to. Let me know what y'all think about Red Pill. I think this is Logic really giving game out to the listeners, like really showing us, you know, just spitting some game, like game for free 99. I think that's what it is. I really like the flow here. I think I've said this many times before. I think this type of flow is where Logic really excels and he can really get in his bag. I think that he has his best penmanship when he does things like this. I think the rap performance here was executed great. So let me know what y'all think in the comments below. Was it a dub? Was it not? Let me know. With all that being said, guys, we'll catch you on tomorrow's reaction. Peace.